It is your time to take care of you. So feel free to slow down in your child's pose, knees apart, feet together. Hi, Maddie and her fam, her tribe. Nice to see a trifecta out there. Surfboards in the back. And I just want you to settle into your breath. That doesn't matter where you're coming from or where you're going to next. It is your time for you. It is your Sunday. So as you're slowing down, as you're focusing on your breath, welcome to people who are just now joining us, welcome. I want you to focus on dedicating your practice to your wellness. So your wellness, you taking care of you, whatever that means. Your wellness for you. Taking 2 more long, full breaths here. Feel the rise and fall of the breath on your back body. And in your time, when you're ready, come to a tabletop. So lining up your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Spread all 10 fingers. Just move through a couple cat-cows. Inhale, pull your chest forward, tilt your tailbone up. Exhale, press into your hands and shins, dome through your spine. And keep going. Inhale, lengthen through your front body, pulling your chest forward. Exhaling, rounding through. And feel free if you want to add a circular motion into the neck, into the hips. So you're just moving with your inhale and your exhale at your own pace. You can go at a different pace than me at any point in your practice. That it's really about you connecting to your breath. And I want you to follow your instincts. So if your instincts are telling you to explore or be creative with the postures, absolutely feel free to. If you went in a circular motion, just reverse the circle a couple times. And see if you can go even further. So exaggerate it. Really explore how it feels in your body today, just to connect movement to breath. And in your time, when you're ready, walk your hands a handprint further out in front. Curl your toes under, first downward facing dog. So that upside down V shape. You can pedal through your legs, you can shake out your head, however it feels for you to discover it in your body. We're just going to be here for a moment. And I like to sometimes move between plank and down dog to find the right positioning for my hands and feet. So in your plank position to your down dog, it's the same positioning. Feet are hips width distance apart. Hands are a little bit wider than shoulders. Really nice, you guys. And then just starting to slow down into that downward facing dog. We're going to start to link movement to breath, just 3 postures put together. On your next inhale, come down to your knees like tabletop. Exhale, child's pose, hips back towards the heels. Inhale, tabletop, curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips lift, heels reach back. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose, hips move. And keep going. Each inhale is in tabletop. Each exhale is a movement of the hips. Allowing that inhale to pull the chest, the sternum, the heart forward. That exhale to draw back. And keep going on your own, at your own pace. Just follow the breath, your inhale and your exhale. Now this is a Yogalates practice, so it's going to be a hybrid version between Pilates and yoga. We're going to work on strength and flexibility. One more cycle. Eventually we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Make sure that you're pressing evenly through the circumference of the palm of the hand, almost like you're sealing it like a suction cup onto your mat. And look at your ankles. Make sure that your ankles are hiding behind your legs so that they're not sticking out or in. They're in line with your legs. From here, inhale, reach your right leg up. Bend your right knee, open through the hip. Reach that leg a little higher. Extend the leg straight, inhale. Exhale, draw your knee to your chest through plank and pause. Inhale, lift that leg straight up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Try to get it all the way up to kiss it. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to right elbow, pause. Inhale it up. One more, exhale through center, tiny little pulses in, in. You're about to hold in 4, 3, 2, pause, hold. Round your upper back, try to kiss your knee. Take a big step, you can guide your foot further up so you can set it down next to your right hand. Lower your left knee down. Press down to the top of your left foot. Left arm reaches up and over, a little side stretch in your low lunge. Hi. It's like you all waved at me at the same time. Reach a little further. Softly set the hand down. Slide your right leg forward for Ardha Hanuman, half split, hamstring stretch. Reach through the heel, flex through the foot. Evenly flex from the big side of the toe and the pinky side of the toe. Good. And relax the neck and head, let it hang heavy, shake it out. Relax your shoulders. And just start to listen to that breath again. On your inhale, can you find more length through your spine? On your exhale, can you fold a little further towards your shin? One more cycle of breath here. And then as you're ready, come back to your lunge. Plant your hands on either side of your foot. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee up. Step it back, plank pose 10 seconds, or option to take a child's pose here. If a vinyasa is in your practice and you want to flow, feel free to flow. It's about customizing it. So if you want to build more heat, more coolness, or focus on stillness and stability here. One more breath here. As you're ready, come back to your downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend the knee, exhale. Open up that hip, get that knee up high. Reach that leg straight, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest through plank and pause. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, cross the left knee to your right elbow, pause. Inhale, higher than before. Exhale, all the way to the left elbow, pause. Inhale it up. Exhale through center, tiny little pulse in. Use the exhale like your belly button is drawing that thigh bone up into your ribs. Get ready to hold in 3, 2, pause. Round the upper back. It'll create space for you to step the foot all the way up towards your thumb. Nice. Lower the back knee down. Take a deep bend into the front knee. Descend, soften your right thigh bone down. Right arm reaches up and over. Yes, nice. Lengthen all the way from your back knee out through the ribs and the fingertips. One more moment here to stretch the side waist long. Softly set the hand down. Slide your hips back. Reach through the heel. Good. Then flex through the foot, the big toe and the pinky side of the foot. And again, I want you to find that length. So I think of each inhale as more length out of the low back. Each exhale, softening a little further. Allow the forehead to reach in the direction of the shin. It's not about the destination. You're going in the direction of it. Now I think of yoga as this really amazing road trip. That sometimes it doesn't matter about the destination. It matters about the journey that you're on. Road trip. Road trip. One more cycle of breath here. And then as you're ready, come back into your lunge. Deep bend through the front knee. Set the hands down on either side of the foot. Curl the back toes under. Step it back. Plank pose. You do you. What do you need? Chaturanga push-ups. Thank you, Dusty. Child's pose is always an option. Get ready to come back into your downward facing dog. As you're ready, bring it back. Slowly walk your feet all the way up towards your hands. Full forward fold at the top of your mat. Good. Our first forward fold, just bring your hands to the backs of your calves. Draw your chest a little closer to your thighs. Relax your head to hang, to relax. One more moment here to perhaps go a little deeper. Try to get your chest close to your thighs. You can put as much of a bend in your knees as you like. Release the fingertips. Start to straighten the legs a little bit more above the kneecaps. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins, shoulders back, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, tailbone through crown of head. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, come up halfway and pause. Stay here, stay in that position, just bring your hands to your hips. Hold your pelvis, hold your hips. Imagine you could lengthen your hip away from the crown of the head. Get the waistline longer, get the neck longer. With this long spine, come all the way up to stand. Elbows back, shoulders open up across the chest, baby back bend. Come to stand. Reach your arms down by your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. We're gonna do a couple half serious sun salutations to celebrate the day. Inhale, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, fold, hinge all the way forward from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down through your feet, rise up through your fingertips, come to stand. Exhale, hands connect. Good, you guys, two more. Inhale, reach up even higher. Exhale, let your heart lead you forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, reach up, 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 gather in the energy of the day. Exhale, draw it in towards your heart center. One more, this time we'll add on. Inhale, lift. Nice, exhale, fold. Beautiful, go at your own pace. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your hands, step it back. Plank pose, hold that plank just for a moment. Option to take a vinyasa here. Otherwise, we'll eventually meet in downward facing dog. Now, a vinyasa is just linking movement to breath, and we'll do other vinyasas in our yoga flow classes, but I want to make sure that we just focus on clean alignment today. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, try to get it all the way towards your left elbow, crossing underneath. You're going to set that foot down underneath your arm. So you're coming into fallen triangle. Reach the left arm up. Good, yes. Now from here, option if you want to lift that straight right leg, tiny little pulse, lift, 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 lift. You're about to come back through center. Just 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Hold that plank. Maybe that right leg stays lifted. 10 seconds here if you want to go through a flow. We're about to turn to a side plank to the right. Get ready. As you're ready, turn towards the side of your mat to the right. You can either lower the left knee down, you can stagger, or you can stack the feet. Whichever option you take, it's the one that's right for you today. Maybe that right leg lifts for a tiny little pulse lift. Lift, lift. Working on our obliques and our side core. Dusty and I will take different variations because our bodies are different, what we're feeling. Last 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. 10 more seconds. Option to go through a little vinyasa, hold plank, child's pose, or downward facing dog. Oh my gosh, we got to do the second side, don't you know? Woo! All right, here we go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Good, exhale, cross it over towards your right elbow. Bring it underneath your body. Maybe that right arm reaches up. Maybe that left leg pulses, little lift. Lift, 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 lift. Good, you're about to come through center. Go less. You got 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, 10 seconds. Maybe that leg's still hovering up. Yeah, thank you, Dusty. We're about to go to the other side. Nice, great choices. All right, lift that leg up. Inhale, exhale. Bring yourself to your side plank. Switching on over second side. Again, option to lower down the knee, to stagger, to stack. Maybe that leg lifts for little pulses. Just 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. One more vinyasa here. Your last vinyasa if you like. Your last plank if you like. Great choices. Come to child's pose. Lower down your knees, draw your hips back towards your heels. Come back to the importance of your breath. Getting a little warm there, Tori? Me too. Come back to your focus, your well-being. You are taking care of you. In your time when you're ready, come back into your downward facing dog. Renee, I love that choice you made. From there, inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, take a big step towards your right thumb. You can guide it up with your hand. Get light on your fingertips. We're going to come into a high lunge. Crescent lunge, reach up through the arms. Back heel is lifted. All 10 toes are in the same direction. Good. Deep bend through the front knee. Reach up through your fingertips. Fire out your fingertips. From here, hands come to connect center of chest. Lean the chest forward, taking that nice long lunge. We're about to come into warrior 3. Lean into the front leg. Lift your back leg up, reach through the heel. Keep reaching through the heel. Straight line from your heel through the crown of the head. Bend the front knee slightly. Standing splits just for a moment, just for a moment. Step the left leg next to your right leg. Full forward fold a little deeper. This time you're going to walk your hands underneath your feet. So your feet are hips width distance together. Put as much of a bend in your knees. Walk your hands underneath your feet. So your palms are facing up, and you're wiggling your toes into your wrist crease to massage the backs of the wrists. Pada Hastasana. Pada is the foot, Hasta is the hand. Asana is the posture. One more moment here for this little wrist massage, this hamstring stretch. Release the fingertips from underneath. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, just simply step it back. Plank pose, one inhale breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, big step all the way to your left thumb. Get light on your fingertips. Come up high lunge. Just for a moment. So again, you're just finding stillness and stability here. Even this can be a balancing posture, depending how much sleep or how much wine you had last night. One more moment here. All right. Hands come to connect center of chest. Lean the torso forward, weight into the front leg. Start to lift that back leg up, warrior 3, reaching through the heel. Feet are flexed and the toes are facing down towards the floor. One more moment here. Lower the hands down, standing splits, just to open up the back of the hamstrings again. A little more backs of the legs. Forward fold, step that foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen the fold. Padangusthasana. Pada, foot, Gushta, grip. So peace sign fingers are going to wrap around your big toes. So it's a big toe grip. You're wrapping your peace sign fingers around the big toe. Elbows bend out wide to the side. Keep on going. Use the strength of your biceps to fold your chest closer to your thighs. Nice. One more moment here. Release the fingertips. Inhale, come up halfway, lift. Exhale, fold. Now step your feet out to the edges of your mat. Toes are turned out, heels are slightly in. We're going to come into Malasana squat. So feel free to make this more into like a little goddess squat if that feels better to you. Otherwise, Malasana, your heels are down, your elbows are coming into the inside of your legs. So again, you can do a standing squat like this to open up through the hips. Now we're going to spend a little bit of time here to open up through the hips to release the low back. Customize it for you. Option if you want to explore arm balance like Bakasana, crow, or crane, feel free to explore your arm balance. If you want to take a little twist, left hand can lower down or left elbow can press into the thigh. Right arm opens to the side. Good. Expand across the chest. If you're practicing your arm balance, come back through center. Other side. Second time to go through your arm balance if you're exploring that variation. That we're all customizing it for how we feel today. What do you need? Come back through center, pause through center. Nice. Lower the hands down, lift the hips up, forward fold. Bring your feet back to hips width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step it back just for an inhale breath through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna explore a little bit more balance here. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, big step towards your right thumb. Get light on the fingertips. Come up, high lunge. Hands come to connect, center of chest. This is familiar now. Lean the torso forward, weight in the front foot. Lift the back leg up, reach through the heel. This time we're gonna come a little different. I want you to pick the knee up from your ribs. Feel like you're pulling it in like a string connected to your belly button. Come to stand, lift your left knee up. Bring your left knee to the side. Lift it a little higher. Tree pose. You can use your hand to guide the foot into the inner thigh. You can bring it nice and low, calf or inner thigh, just not on the kneecap. And set your gaze low. The lower your gaze is, the easier it is to balance. Option to explore reaching through your arms. Define that tree as your own. The leaves, the textures, maybe the birds that are flying around in it. One more moment here, lift up from your chest, your heart. Hands come back to connect center of chest. Knee comes back center. Softly set the foot down. Come to stand, close your eyes. Come back to the importance of your breath. Come back to your focus on your well-being. We're gonna do one more little standing balance on this side. Option to do tree. Otherwise, I'm gonna guide you through Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Utthita extended. Hasta hand, pada foot, big toe grip. You know the pieces of the puzzle, we're just putting it together. Bring your hands to your hips, blink your eyes open. Option to put all the weight into your right foot. Start to lift the left leg up, like you're pulling it up from that string underneath your ribs. Option to stay here, or maybe your left hand, peace sign fingers, wraps around your left big toe. Maybe that left leg extends out, otherwise keep it bent. Good. Shoulders back, chest up. Bring your knee or bring the left leg out to the side. One more moment here. If you fall, that's a wonderful thing. That's how you grow. Come back through center as you're ready, knee bent or straight. Whichever variation you're taking for a moment, reach your arms up, shine it up. Yes, softly set the foot down. Nice, bring the hands back to connect. Standing tall and strong at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Cleansing the palate. Inhale, fresh energy, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hand, step it back. Hold just for an inhale breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, second side, last bit of our standing series. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it towards your left thumb. Back heel is lifted. Get light on your fingertips. Remember, you're just finding your balance here. As you come up, high crescent. Again, each part, you just settle into it. Slow down. You don't have to rush ahead. Bring your hands to connect palm to palm in front of the chest. Lean the torso forward, straight line from your heel through the crown of your head. Put a little bit more weight into the front foot. Lift your back leg up through the heel. Reach from the heel through the crown of the head. Squeeze that leg up as you come up to stand. Bring your right knee up, 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 up. Pause. Focus your gaze, your drishti. Bring that right leg out to the side. Tree pose. Bringing the foot again to stand against the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Settle the breath, settle the mind. There's no judgment, there's no ego. You're just taking care of you. That's what's important. One more moment here. Imagine that you could press your foot into your standing leg and your standing leg into your foot. Expand your tree up, grow. Nice, keep reaching from your side waist, lifting up the ribs off of the hips. Bring the hand back to connect in center of the chest. Bring the knee back through center, lift it even higher than before.
Nice, softly set it down. Come to stand, close your eyes. Now remember that this is just a practice, that you're not performing for anybody. You're building up yourself. You're building from within. So if anything's standing in your way, let it go. Allow yourself a breath of fresh energy. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth, sigh. One more cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Gently blink your eyes open. One last standing series here. Hands on the hips, ground down from your center. It's that power pose. Put all the weight into the right foot. All right. Usually my friend Anna's like, oh no, we've already done this side. So I hope she'll let me know. Bring your left leg up nice and high. Yes, good. Now again, option to stay there with the bent knee or peace sign fingers of the left hand, grab the big toe. Reaching that leg out, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, extended hand to foot grip. Maybe that left leg goes out to the side, bent or straight. Shoulders back, try to line your spine up to stand tall. Nice, come back through center. One more moment, maybe those arms reach up. Woo! Yeah. Softly set it down, nice work, nice practice. Come back to stand at the top of your mat. One last sun salutation, this is it. Inhale, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, full forward fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back. Last plank. If you're just craving one more vinyasa in your practice, go for it. If there's another thing that you're just craving to do, feel free. As you're ready, downward facing dog. Last downward facing dog here. Now, maybe you're working on a specific part in your practice. Sometimes it's down dog. I can come to my practice and I will focus on my down dog each time. Ears line up with arm bones. I check on my ankles because my habit is to roll out to the pinky side edge of my foot. I have to make sure I press more through the big toe mound so I don't sickle my ankles out to the side. Notice what you're practicing even here in the simplicity of your downward facing dog. Push the mat away, almost like you're trying to stretch your mat out long. It'll help take it out of your wrists. One more cycle of breath here. Inhale, come to your tippy toes, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. We're going to jump up to seated. Look at where you want to land and get there. Woo! The joys of practicing in the comfort of your own home. Nice work, darlings. Bring your legs out forward, reaching through your heels. If your hips are really tight or your low back, especially for gentlemen, the body structure is very different. So feel free, if you're tight in your hips or low back, to sit up on a cushion or a pillow. Sitting up nice and tall, arms reach out in front, legs are straight. Good. Inhale, shoulders back, sit up a little taller. Nice. Exhale, tuck back, roll back just halfway and pause. Hold. You're in a C curve, so you're rounded in the low back. Go down an inch and pause. Up an inch. Down an inch. Up an inch. So you're staying rounded in the spine. You're crunching your ribs over your tummy while your neck and shoulders are totally relaxed. Little crunch, lift. Little crunch, lift. We're about to hold in 3. In 2. Pause, hold. Nice. Come down an inch and pause. Come down another inch and pause. Come down another inch and pause. Oh my gosh, come down another inch and pause. 2 more to go. Last one. All the way down. Reach through your arms and your legs. Reach your arms behind you. Point through your toes. Bring your arms back towards the sky. Flex your feet. Inhale to prepare. Try not to lift your feet up. Exhale, slowly, head and shoulders peel up. We're reversing it. We're slowly coming up. We're slowly coming up all the way to seated. Reach up, sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, tuck back, roll back halfway and pause. Now we're going to work this core. Stay nice and low here. Try not to move the torso, just the arms. Arms reach out and in. Yes, almost like you're giving the world a hug. Out and in. Stay nice and low. Can you maybe come back a little lower? Nice. 2 more here. 1 more. Sit up all the way straight, big inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck back, roll back, halfway pause. 1 more variation in the C curve. Arms reach up and down. Keep moving those arms, not the chest. Really nice choice to move your camera too. Feel free to move your computer, whatever you're using, if it makes it easier for you to see. You have 2 more. 1 more, reach up the chest, come up to sit up tall. We're gonna twist now. It'll feel good for your back. Exhale, twist your right elbow, let it hover above the ground. Good, inhale, sit up tall, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side, get that elbow to hover low. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist, slide your elbow by your ribs. Keep on going. Maddie and gang, how you doing? Can I get a hands up, reach up if you're doing good? Yes, oh my gosh, me too. Keep going. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. 1 more through center. Tuck back, roll back, hold. You knew it was coming, right? Another opportunity. Come down an inch and pause. Come down another inch and pause. Keep going inch by inch. It's the challenges that help us grow. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, lay down. Reach the arms back behind the head. Nice. As you're ready, bend your knees. Guide your knees in towards you. Give them a big hug. Apanasana, rock side to side. Feel free to create little circles, massaging your back. Reverse the circle the opposite direction. And we're going to work up just a little bit more core here. As you're ready, bring your legs up towards the sky. Just take a moment. You can bring your hands to the backs of the thighs if you're tight here. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Do little circles with your feet going in one direction. Do little circles going the opposite direction. Good. Now flex your feet. Reach, reach, reach them high. It'll feel easier now when you point your toes. Keep your toes pointed. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Grab hold of the back of your right thigh. Keep your hands on the back of the right thigh. Lengthen your left leg straight forward and pause. Option to keep your head and shoulders down or lift your head and shoulders up. We're going to do 2 exhale breaths here. It's an exhale, exhale, switch, opposite leg comes in. Exhale, exhale, switch. 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 That exhale is out the mouth for Pilates. And it pumps your belly pressing down into your spine. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Keep going. Option to add a little twist here. Opposite hand reaches to opposite pinky toe. Crunch, reach. Twist, lift. Crunch, reach. Keep going. Making the right choice for what you need today. Stay with that double breath, slow down. Try not to speed it up. It ain't no race. We're all winning. Raise your hands if you're going to have a fantastic day. Yes, oh my gosh. Get ready to hold on one side in 3. Give it 2. On the next one, hold. If you're not up, lift your chest up. Tiny little crunch to that pinky side toe. Reach opposite hand to opposite pinky toe. Reach, reach. Are you breathing, Dusty?
No.
You need to breathe. Get ready to hold in 3. In 2, pause, hold. Lift a little higher. Yes, left. Switch to the other side. Tiny little reach, reach, reach. Oh my gosh, I just love these. They feel so good. Get ready to hold. You have 3, 2, hold. Look at your fingertips. Imagine your goals are a little higher. Reach for them for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Oh, that was delicious. Whew. Oh my gosh. Is it almost bubbles time? Little rock side to side. As you're ready, softly step your feet down. Feet hips width distance apart. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Perfect. From here, wrap your hands around the back of your left thigh or the front of the shin.
Use the strength of your arms. Pull the leg in a little bit closer towards you. Shoulders press down. I'm taking this figure 4 stretch. You can even use your right elbow to press the right thigh a little further away. One more moment here. One more cycle of breath. Now keep the right leg crossed over the left. Just softly set the left foot down on the ground. Cross your right leg all the way over the left thigh, like you're squeezing your thighs together. Scoot your hips just a little bit to the right edge of your mat. Let the knees fall all the way over to the left. It just gives you more room in this twist for the low back. Reach your right arm out to the side. Turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Working into this spinal twist to release. And stay with your breath. Each exhale, see if you can soften a little bit deeper into your mat. And try not to hold it into any tension, any tightness in the body or even the facial muscles or even the thoughts. One more moment here. And come back through center as you're ready. Unravel the legs back through center. Shift the hips back into the center of your mat. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Figure 4 stretch. Again, taking that wrap around, wrapping your hands around the back of the right thigh or the front of the shin. Keep your left foot flexed to protect the knee joint. And try not to lift up your buttocks here. Keep your tailbone lengthening down. Use the strength of the arms. Pull that right leg in a little closer towards you. Notice the shoulders. Can you relax the shoulders? Try not to collapse the chest. Keep pressing your shoulders down. One more moment here. And then as you're ready, softly set that right foot down. Keep the left leg crossed. Cross it all the way to the thighs. Squeeze the thighs together. Good. A little scoot to the left edge of your mat. Both knees fall to the right. Left arm reaches out. So I want you to imagine that your body's just giving into gravity here. Each exhale, just allow it to sink in a little deeper into your mat or your towel, the space that you've created. Allow yourself to just soak in that practice. Take 2 more long, full breaths here. And as you're ready, come back through center, unravel the body, scoot the hips back into the center of the mat. We're just gonna do one last posture before Shavasana. So happy baby, bend the knees out wide. You can either grab hold, that peace sign fingers are wrapping around the big toe, or you can bring your hands to the outside edge of your feet. Your arms are on the inside of the legs. Now feel free to rock this little happy baby side to side. I know there's some mamas out here. You know those babies like to rock and roll. If you want to go a little deeper, you can bend one knee, stretch one leg out to the side. And keep lengthening the tailbone down. If you took that variation, perhaps do the other side. Opposite knee bends, one heel in, one heel out. Maybe both legs extend out wide. Dusty calls this one hugging the world. From here, bring the bottom of your feet to kiss. Grab hold of the tops of your ankles. So your knees are apart, your feet are kissing. Grab hold of the tops of the ankles. Use the strength of the arms, pull the heels down more towards your sit bones. This is a really nice release for the hips and the low back. Again, notice the chest and the shoulders. Can you broaden across your collarbones? One more moment here. Again, use the strength of the arms as a tool to go deeper. Bring your hands to the outside of the knees. Bring the knees together. Give yourself a big squeeze, a big hug all the way in. Create all that energy, all that effort that you put in. Draw yourself even closer and towards you. And then as you're ready, slowly release into your Shavasana. Now, if your low back is still feeling a little tight today, feel free to keep your knees bent. If your hips are craving more, you can come into that Supta Baddha Konasana, knees apart, feet kissing. Sometimes it's simply just laying with the legs out long, arms out. Take a moment to settle into it, that there's no rush to slow down. And sometimes the stillness is the hardest thing for us. But I invite you to just stay tuned inward. You don't have to do anything. You can just simply be here, and that is enough. From one gentle little body scan as we sink a little deep into our Shavasana. Starting from the crown of the head, soften your facial muscles. The space between the eyebrows, the jaw, the tongue, the teeth, even the lips, relax. Relax your shoulders down a little more. Down your arms to the space even in between your fingertips to relax. Relax all the way down your torso, your belly. Relax your thigh muscles, your glute muscles. Allow yourself to just find some softness being here. Soften your edges all the way down your legs, down your knees, your shins, your calves, all the way down your ankles to the space between your toes. Now, no matter what's around you or what's in your room right now, you are on your mat or your towel. You're in your space that you created to take care of you. So we're just going to spend a couple minutes here just simply settling in, slowing down to be still. Your Shavasana. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Peace, peace, peace. Slowly start to brush your thumbs over each fingertip. like you're reawakening yourself back into the day. And start to just gently move through your fingers and your toes, maybe gently roll out through your wrists and your ankles. Take your time, find a movement that feels good for you. Maybe a long inhale to stretch through the arms and the legs. Exhale, bending the knees, hugging them in, rolling onto your right side. And pausing just for a moment. And continue to draw inward to you. As you're ready, very gently, ease the body up to come to a comfortable seat. No rush to get there. Take your time. And once you get there, just come to a comfortable seat where you can roll your shoulders back, sit up tall, and close your eyes. Bringing the hands to connect palm to palm, fingertip to fingertip. Anjali Mudra, the mudra of intention. So as you sit tall in your spine, as you connect to your breath, I want you to come back full circle to that intention, that focus on your well-being. Take a moment to be thankful to yourself for creating that space, that time to take care of your wellness. I am so honored that you could join me for the first Try Shine class. And I'm so grateful to build this wellness community together. The light in me honors the divine light in each one of you. Namaste.